the country, I have seen Canadians sick and tired of the negativity and the fighting. People want to believe in something in this country, and we need to be able to offer them that if we're going to be able to succeed in building a stronger country. I mean, you can get elected through the politics of negativity and division. You just can't govern worth a damn because you've gone and turned people away from the kind of active, engaged citizenship that is the source of any solution, any meaningful incremental change, because any real change is incremental, that we're going to be able to bring about in society and in this country. And I refuse to win in such a way that would hamper my ability to actually govern responsibly for the entire country. What is it going to look like? Well, I'm looking forward to it too, because it's a gamble, and we're working on trying to figure out how to respond in a way that is strong enough for Canadians to see that I won't be pushed around.
It is with great respect for those who have stood in this place before me, and great resolve to do the hard work required in front of us, that I accept with humility the confidence you have placed in me. Thank you, all of you, for your trust, for your hope, for choosing to be part of this movement that we are just building. And on this lovely spring evening in our nation's capital, I am honored to stand with you, proud to be the leader of the Liberal Party of Canada. Je suis.
I'm very proud to be the leader of the Liberal Party of Canada.
This is the last stop of this campaign, but it is the very first stop of the next one. Over the past 6 months, I've been in hundreds of communities from coast to coast to coast. I've met, talked with, and learned from thousands and thousands of Canadians. And because of your hard work, more than 104,000 voters have sent a clear message. Canadians want a better leadership and a better government. Canadians want to be led, not ruled. They are tired of the negative, divisive politics of Mr. Harper's Conservatives, and unimpressed that the NDP under Mr. Mulcair have decided that if you can't beat them, you might as well join them. Well, we are fed up with leaders who pit Canadians against Canadians, West against East, rich against poor, Quebec against the rest of the country, urban against rural, and any other division that you can find in this country. Canadians are looking to us, my friends. They're giving us a chance, hopeful that the party of Wilfrid Laurier can rediscover his sunny ways. Hopeful that positive politics has a fighting chance against the steady barrage of negativity that you and I both know is coming soon to TV screens right across the country. Our volunteers actually tell us that the phone messages have already started. To adapt a sentiment from the great American president, Franklin D. Roosevelt, never before in this country have the forces of negativity, cynicism, and fear been so united in their hostility towards one candidate. So the Conservative Party will now do what it does. It will try to spread fear. It will sow cynicism. It will attempt to convince Canadians that we should be satisfied with what we have now. For at the heart of their unambitious agenda is the idea that better is just not possible. That to hope for something more from our politics and from our leaders, more humanity, more transparency, more compassion, is naive and inevitably will simply lead to disappointment. And they will promote that divisive and destructive idea with passionate intensity. They will do so for a very simple reason. They are afraid. But I want to make something very, very clear. My fellow Canadians, it is not my leadership that Mr. Harper and his party fear. It's yours. There is nothing these Conservatives fear more than an engaged and informed Canadian citizen. My friends, if I have learned one thing in this life, it's that our country is blessed with countless numbers of activist citizens from all walks of life and from all political views. And they have come out by the thousands over the course of this campaign. They've gathered by the hundreds in places like Ponoka, Alberta, and Oliver, BC, Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, and Ildesha in Manitoba. Canadians who thought they were sending community leaders to be their voice in Ottawa, but instead got only back Mr. Harper's voice in their communities. And we've seen the hopeful faces in crowds of Canadians gathered in Windsor and Whitby, Mississauga and Markham. Middle-class Canadians who are putting much into the economy and getting too little in return. We've seen hard-working Atlantic Canadians from Edmundston to Halifax, from Summerside to St. John's, who've decided that this is a government that does not share their values. And my friends in Labrador, I look forward to seeing you soon. We've met Aboriginal leaders from all across. Care if you thought my father was great or arrogant. It doesn't matter to me whether you were a Chrétien liberal or a Turner liberal or a Martin liberal or any other kind of liberal. The era of hyphenated liberals ends right here, right now, tonight. From this day forward, we welcome all Liberals as Canadian Liberals, united in our dedication to serve and lead Canadians. Unity not just for unity's sake, but unity of purpose. I say this to the millions upon millions of middle-class Canadians and the millions more who work hard every day to join the middle class. Under my leadership, the purpose of the Liberal Party will be you. I promise that I will spend every day from beginning to end thinking about and working hard to solve your problems. And I know that you are optimistic